Amal looked at herself. She looked different. Today, she would wear the hijab all day. No more taking it off at school. This was her choice, her identity.
Amal's family was Muslim. Her parents moved from Palestine before she was born. They taught her about Islam and its importance. The hijab meant faith, modesty and connection to something bigger. It was a symbol of her heritage and Palestinian roots.
Amal took a deep breath and adjusted her headscarf. She chose her favourite colour, emerald green. It matched her olive skin and dark eyes. She felt nervous. How would her classmates react?
Amal saw her mother waiting. Her mother smiled.
You look beautiful, Habibati. Be strong. Be proud. Amal nodded, feeling stronger from her mother's words.
The school hallways felt different, longer, noisier. Amal felt every gaze boring into her. Whispers followed her like shadows. Some were curious, others confused. A few held an undercurrent of disapproval. Amal's heart pounded against her ribs.
Hey Amal, is that a new hat?
A boy from her math class asked, his voice dripping with sarcasm. Amal ignored him, her cheeks burning with embarrassment. Giggles erupted around her. Lunchtime was worse. The cafeteria buzzed with chatter, but Amal felt utterly alone. She sat at her usual table, her friends looking at her with a mix of curiosity and apprehension.
So, what's with the, head thing?
Amal took a deep breath. This was it. Time to explain. She spoke about her faith, about the hijab's significance, about choosing to embrace her identity. Her friends listened, their initial awkwardness giving way to genuine interest. The questions continued in the days that followed. Some were insensitive, some thoughtful. Amal answered them all, patiently explaining, educating, breaking down stereotypes, one conversation at a time. Her initial anxiety gave way to a quiet determination. Her history class became an unexpected platform for dialogue. Their teacher, Mr. Jones, known for his engaging teaching style, dedicated an entire lesson to exploring different cultures and religions. He invited Amal to share her experiences.
Standing in front of her class, Amal spoke about Islam, about the hijab, about the beauty of diversity. She spoke about the challenges of being a young Muslim woman in a world grappling with Islamophobia. Her voice, though nervous at first, grew stronger with each word.
Adam, a quiet boy from her English class, surprised Amal the most. He approached her after her history class presentation, his expression earnest.
Hey Amal, that was really brave of you. I learned a lot.
Amal, taken aback by his unexpected support, managed a small smile. They started talking, awkwardly at first, then more easily. Adam, it turned out, was passionate about social justice. He listened intently as Amal shared her experiences, her frustrations, her hopes.
I didn't expect you to be so interested in this stuff, Adam.
Yeah, well, I think it's really important to understand and support each other.
Their friendship blossomed in the weeks that followed. Adam became a staunch ally, defending Amal against ignorant comments and challenging stereotypes. His presence, his unwavering support, made Amal feel seen, heard, and valued. Despite the growing support, a part of Amal still struggled. She couldn't shake the feeling of being different, of standing out in a sea of faces that didn't quite look like hers. She loved her friends, her school, her life in Australia, but the yearning for belonging, for a place where her identity wasn't something to be explained or defended, gnawed at her.
Sometimes I just feel so out of place, even with all the support around me.
The internal conflict kept her awake at night. Could she reconcile her cultural identity with her desire to fit in? Did she have to choose between being true to herself and being accepted by her peers? The questions swirled in her mind, leaving her feeling lost and alone.
Do I have to choose between being me and being accepted?
Amal walked through the school hallways, her head held high. The whispers no longer bothered her. The stares no longer held power over her. She had found her voice, her strength. She was Amal, a young Muslim woman navigating a world full of contradictions, and she was proud of who she was.
I am Amal, and I am proud of who I am.
The journey hadn't been easy. There were days of doubt, moments of insecurity, but through it all, Amal had discovered a strength she never knew she possessed. The hijab, once a source of anxiety, now represented her resilience, her unwavering spirit.
This is me, strong and resilient.
Reaching her locker, Amal caught her reflection in the metal door. The girl staring back at her was different, stronger, more self-assured. She was a reflection of her heritage, her faith, her unwavering belief in herself. She was proudly, unapologetically Amal, and that, she realized, was enough.
I am enough.